Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and welcome to an October unboxing. Decided to add a couple of small plants to my collection. I've lost a few plants this year, so I've got a little bit of space. So I thought I'd actually open this up on camera reasonably quickly if I can, so you haven't got to wait too long. And just see if I can show you what we've got. A couple of slightly interesting plants here. Now these plants have come from Jurassic Plants. Had some good deals on at the moment, so we've normally got something unusual in stock. Plant's been box has been a little bit squashed at the end, and the stick's been forced out the end, but I don't think it'll cause any problem to the plants. So we'll just pop the box open and see what happens. They look relatively intact inside. And now the thing about Jurassic Plants is they basically sell very, very sensibly priced plants, but they do tend to be very small. Relatively small, not always, as we can see here. Basically what we have here, let's see if I can show you, there's actually 4 plants in here. You can't even see them all, one of them so small. There's actually 4 plants in here. One was a freebie. When I put the order in, they said that I was entitled to a free gift because I think the order had come to over whatever their threshold is, £20 or £30. So I was entitled to get a free gift, which I didn't choose. You don't choose, they just tell you what you're going to get, and that's what turns up. So a very interesting method of packing plants, which you're probably aware of. You'll have seen this before with Jurassic Plants. They tape the plants very, very firmly into the bottom of the box. Let's just quickly see if we can manage to release these. It's easier said than done. Easier said than done. I could pause the camera, but I'm not going to bother because I haven't done an unboxing video for a long time, so I thought I might as well do the whole thing live, as it were. Plants out now, so I should try and show you what they are. I'll just split them apart very quickly, I hope. Right, sorry about the delay, here we are. Okay, so the first plant we've got here, which actually is quite a decent size, they've obviously been growing these from cutting for some time. It's going into dormancy now. You recognise what it is? It's actually a pomegranate plant. Now this particular variety, I don't know if they'll put a label in it or not, we'll have a look and see. I can read it out to you. I'm going to put this straight outside. I know what it is if there isn't a label in here, but I'm thinking there probably will be a label. They're pretty good at labelling all their plants. Yeah. I think I can see a white label tucked away in here. There we are. This little pomegranate, which I said I presume is, I would presume is growing from a cutting. is actually, if you can read that, Parfianka. Now I think that is a Russian bred variety of pomegranate, but you can look, obviously you can look it up if you'd like to know. I'll show you the spelling again. It's Parfianka. Not easy to get named varieties of pomegranates here. The next plant we have, this one here, you might think the leaves look familiar to you if you follow a lot of my videos. It actually looks very reminiscent of a Chilean guava, Ugni Montana, and there's a very good reason for that, because this is another member of the Chilean guava or Ugni family. Now this is not a named variety of Ugni Montana. This is actually a different species altogether. And this one is called Ugni Candele or Candele. Now it says on it pink Chilean guava, so I believe this is the one that does have the pink berries on it. We'll wait and see. It should, if I can keep it alive over winter, eventually flower and fruit. Probably take a couple of years. It is a small plant. Again, I believe they probably grow them from cuttings, but they could be seed grown. They probably come reasonably true to type. The third plant that I actually purchased, and this one is even smaller, this could easily be a seed grown plant. Now the Ugnis are all in the myrtle family, Myrtaceae. Now this is one that I'd not come across in this country before. One thing I like about Jurassic plants is they do try to introduce fairly new cultivars or species, and this one is Ugni Montana. Now I think this one has dark fruits on it, if I remember right from the pictures, and it's called a Mexican mountain guava. Now these aren't guavas, of course. They're called guavas because they are in the Myrtaceae family, and they also look pretty, the fruits look similar to miniature guavas. That's where they get their name from. They're not actually guavas at all. So that's Ugni Montana. So that's another addition to my Chilean guava collection. And this little freebie here, this is the plant I got free. This is actually a Jacaranda. Now, I've had a Jacaranda before. I grew some from seed and I actually ended up killing them. So, as this one's a free gift, I'm not too worried, but obviously I'll try and keep it alive over winter, because it's a shame to lose a plant that's been supplied to you as a free gift anyway. But this is actually Jacaranda Mimosifolia is the Latin name, but it's the Jacaranda, which is a beautiful blue flower tree which grows quite happily in most Mediterranean and of course tropical climates. Not going to be easy to keep it going over here because it really needs to be greenhouse grown, but I did actually see one in Kew Gardens just the other day in the, I think it was in the temperate greenhouse. No flowers on it because I don't flower this time of year. So that's the free plant. That's the one that came with the order. I think probably you have to order over £30 of the plants, and I suspect those three plants came to just over £30. So if you think you're buying 3 or 4 bits and pieces from Jurassic plants, you might well get a freebie like that. You can see these have lovely fern type leaves, but a little bit challenging to keep going. They don't like a dry household atmosphere, so I'm not sure where I'm going to put this over winter. I'll probably just put it on a windowsill somewhere and see what happens. So those are my 3 plants plus the free plant from Jurassic Plants. Thought you might appreciate me doing an unboxing. It's not the sort of thing that happens very often this time of the year, and I'm particularly excited about the two new species in the Ugni family that I hadn't come across before over here, and obviously the Parfianka pomegranate hopefully will one day flower and fruit. Unlikely, but I can but try. So I'll keep that well labelled, and we'll see if they survive the winter and what happens to them next spring. So thanks for watching that video, much appreciated. Please give me a thumbs up. Obviously subscribe to my channel. You're welcome to share the video if you think any of those plants might interest anybody else, and remember to click on the bell if you'd like to know when new videos come out. I'll see you in the next video. Brett out for now.